So in today's video I want to talk about how to hit through the ball, because this is something that most amateur golfers that I originally meet, whether for lessons or online lessons, really struggle with, and they often have the wrong idea. Now, the big misconceptions when it comes to hitting through the golf ball is lots of golfers think I need to do loads of rotational movement. And the reality of the situation is that's not the case. To hit through the golf ball, by definition, just basically means that when we're hitting the ball, we want to make sure that the hands are slightly ahead of the club head coming in towards this impact phase. That would be really a good definition of hitting through the ball. So then your post-impact position, you'd start to look a little bit more this way. That's always going to look that way. Okay, but what we don't want to do is the definition of somebody who doesn't hit through the ball is where the hand is either quite vertically placed or even slightly more behind the ball. And the issue when you're hitting balls like this is, one, you're always going to add loft to the club, so that's going to sacrifice distance. Two, you can't strike it out the middle of the face. And three, you're going to be more susceptible to hitting the ground early. So the question is, why does that happen? And it happens fundamentally very much for, I'm going to say, two reasons. Okay. Reason number one, which kind of surprises people, is left. You need to move to the left side for a right-handed golfer. And the majority of golfers really underestimate how much you actually need to move to your left side to be able to hit through the golf ball correctly. And I would suggest the easiest drill to get accustomed to how much of the feeling you need to move left is to hit some shots with a very close stance. So put your feet quite close together, drop your right foot back, and then what this will do is this will encourage your weight to stay on the lead side. Now, from here, this now also gives me lots of space for my arms to work into. You see, the big problem is a lot of golfers tend to think, oh, I need to turn. And I meet a lot of people that are doing this. And all this does is this just means your body gets in the way of your hands and arms. So this arm gets stuck and you end up scooping at it. So what you want to do is you want to stand like this, and then you want to make sure you get enough weight on that left side to start off with. From here, all you're going to do now is you're just going to basically take that club back, and as you're coming towards this hitting zone, you just want to really focus on straightening that right arm back down towards the ball, as I'm demonstrating here. And then as you swing through, what you should really be looking for is my head's going to stay very much focused on the back of the ball, my weight's going to stay on the lead side, and I should be tilted, okay? Now, if you're somebody who doesn't shift enough left, that basically means your pelvis isn't moving this way, and you're somebody who moves this way. This is your problem, you see. Then your head's going to end up moving, your hands are going to end up this way. And this is just a real simple exercise. Head stays still, nice short swing, straighten the arm. See where I am here? See, my arms are swinging through, my weight moves in towards that left side, my head stays on the back of the ball, and that produces a tilt. And all you've got to do then is just gradually go to a slightly less closing of a stance. So I can still have the weight on my left side if I want here for now, and then boom, boom, boom. See where I am? I'm still sort of tilted, and I'm trying to emphasize that for the video. Don't force that. What I'm trying to basically say is, as long as your pelvis moves left, you'll produce a tilt, and that's what the pros are doing. I meet lots of golfers that reach out for help saying, Russ, I can't stay down through the ball, I keep standing up, and they're trying to do all these sort of weird moves. It's not what you're looking for. Take a deep breath. Think about the golf swing as opposed to other sporting actions, throwing a ball, something like swinging a tennis racket. And I'm not saying they're the same, but just take a deep breath and think about those movements, and think about how in sync those movements are. And if your golf swing doesn't feel like it's in sync, then you need to practice this drill. See you soon.